We are reading Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali by Raghunath Das Goswami with the nectarian comments of Sri Anantadas Babaji Maharaj. Today we are reading verse number 89. O Sadaye, merciful girl, when will you shyly take me far away from your girlfriends to a cave of Govardhan Hill to teach me beautiful songs in different tunes there? I cannot scream like a madman. I don't. I don't need this. How's now?
No, good.
Okay. Oh, Jai Gora Sundara.
Jai Gora Chanda.
Okay. We are reading verse 89. O Sadaye, merciful girl, when will you shyly take me far away from your girlfriends to a cave of Govardhan Hill to teach me beautiful songs in different tunes there? Explanations. Sri Raghunath's heart is absorbed in the forms, qualities and pastimes of his beloved deity.
Have to go 11, Guru. It's, the appointment's at 11. So maybe, yeah. I don't know. That's what Prashant said yesterday. What time?
You have to confirm with the.
Okay.
And you have to ask how much.
Sri Raghunath's heart is absorbed
It's at the hospital, Guru?
in the forms,
It's at Ramesh.
qualities and pastimes of his beloved deity. In the mood of a maidservant,
Confirm money.
he relishes Sri Sri Radha Madhava's sweetness.
Money.
How much Swamini loves her intimate maidservant is known through the prayer of this verse. Without even wanting it, Swamini is accepting me as one of her own. From this, I understand that she loves me. Without me even wanting it, Swamini is so merciful to take me along to a cave of Govardhan Hill to teach me divine songs with different tunes and meters. Shyly she takes me far away from her girlfriends to a cave of Govardhan Hill to teach me singing.
Left.
Left side.
Why should she be shy? Her Sama Prana Sakis are not strangers to her. In front of her Sakis, she cannot teach all kinds of songs. These songs are not ordinary songs. Divya Ganam. They are divine songs. Swamini is shy because she knows that her girlfriends understand that she will teach Tulasi intimate songs about her love affairs with Shyam. These songs are not meant for the Sakis' ears because they will make them mock Swamini. These songs are not meant for the Sakis' ears because they will make them mock Swamini. These confidential and wonderful songs cannot be heard by anyone else but Swamini's most intimate maidservants. They are meant to be sung by Tulasi while Swamini is alone with Shyam, and Shyam has fainted out of amorous ecstasy. With their extraordinary beauty and sweetness, the Braja Sundaris are able to astonish Sri Krishna. Hence, their love is called Samartha Rati. The love of a pure devotee has such extraordinary power and glory that it astonishes Sri Krishna. Bhaktera prema chesta dekhi Krishnara chamatkara. The love of the Braja Sundaris is of the highest class. Hence, their Sarmatha Rati is most astonishing. The sweetness of the love of Srimati Radharani, who is endowed with Madanakya Mahabhava, is astonishing Krishna so much that it makes him faint. Even Swamini then is baffled and unable to find a means to reawaken him. Only her maidservants that are well trained in the art of singing divine songs are able to break this swoon. No one else. This is what distinguishes the Kinkaris from the Sakis. This is the very confidential service rendered by the maidservants. One day, Radhika and Shyam are playing together in a kunja when Shyama faints out of ecstasy. No matter what Swamini tries, she cannot bring Krishna back to his senses. The boat-like mind of enchanting Mohana has sunk in the bottomless ocean of Sri Radhika's beauty and sweetness. Swamini is desperate. She cannot find anyone who can pull Shyam out of this deep ocean-like swoon. Then Tulasi, who sits outside with her back against the wall of the kunja, begins to sing a beautiful song. When Shyama hears this song about Swamini's sweetness, he slowly comes back to his senses and becomes fit again to continue the love play.
So, Radhe,
Jai Baba. We cannot listen you.
No, it's not right.
He's sharing right now? He's speaking somewhere? Or?
I don't know, but every day it's very clear voice, very good Spanish. First time.
I cannot see. I'm a little blind. I don't know what is.
He's gone.
Now he's back, no? There came back.
Now he's back. Maybe you can tell him that you didn't hear anything.
Gaura Sundara, we didn't listen what you were sharing with us. You disappeared. You like to try again?
face is frozen. I know it's coming.
Gaura Chandra's internet is good. You do.
Okay. We continue reading.
Yeah.
So I read again the last part. One day, Radhika and Shyam are playing together in a kunja when Shyama faints out of ecstasy. No matter what Swamini tries, she cannot bring Krishna back to his senses. The boat-like mind of enchanting Mohana has sunk in the bottomless ocean of Sri Radhika's beauty and sweetness. Swamini is desperate. She cannot find anyone can pull Shyam out of this deep ocean-like swoon. Then Tulasi, who sits outside with her back against the wall of the kunja, begins to sing a beautiful song. When Shyama hears this song about Swamini's sweetness, he slowly comes back to his senses and becomes fit again. Continue the love play. These songs cannot be taught in the presence of the Sakis. Therefore, they are taught within the caves of Govardhan Hill. The subject of these songs are the various pastimes of Rasaraj Shri Krishna and Madanakya Mahabhavavati Shri Radha. Shri Radhika herself is the subject of these songs. So she cannot sing it herself to bring Krishna back to life. A third person is necessary, and a maidservant of Sri Radha is the most fitting person to do it. Of all maidservants, Tulasi is again most intimate with Sri Radhika. So Swamini calls her into a cave of Govardhan Hill to teach her these intimate songs in different tunes. This is the limit of human perfection. The great gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without bhava, feeling, one cannot taste rasa, spiritual flavor. Without rasa, there can be no development of bhava. And without bhava and rasa, there cannot be ananda. Again, this is the limit of human perfection, the great gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without bhava, feeling, one cannot taste rasa, spiritual flavor. Without rasa, there can be no development of bhava. And without bhava and rasa, there can be no ananda.
Jai, Shri Radhe. My dear, you're putting us in bliss here. Can you read again from Chaitanya?
Yeah. This is the limit of human perfection.
Jai, as high as we can go. Unat Ujjvala Rasa.
What is perfection? Say?
Living in our constitutional position.
Wow. What is constitutional position?
Serving Radharani as a mandari.
Krishna devotee, not falsehood.
I don't know, Gurudev. I can't speak for them.
This is the limit of human perfection, the great gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without bhava, feeling, one cannot taste rasa, spiritual flavor.
Without Radharani Bhava, that's feeling, it's not possible to obtain Krishna.
Yeah, what a beauty. Bhava is Radhika.
The source of all feeling, Gurudev.
Is based on relationship, on a fixed relationship. Without relationship fixed, there is no possibility of bhav.
Yes.
Wow.
How can I have feeling or develop feeling as long as I don't know who I am? And to whom I develop feelings? So the base is my relationship to develop feelings. If I don't know who you are and I don't know who I am, how can I have feelings to you?
Wow.
No possible. And there were no feeling. How is flavor? It's not possible. That all belongs together. Right?
Yeah.
So bhav, this is meaning of asthai bhav. We have to fix our bhav. To fix our bhav means to fix our own self as the maid servant. Then everything step by step will become open. Bhav will come. I have relation to my Swamini. She will give me a service. So rasa will come. I will enjoy this spiritual flavor. All belongs, the basic is to understand who I really are. And this is the mercy of Gurudev is giving. And here we read also about this is the limit of human perfection.
Yeah, very good.
And this mercy is given by Gurudev. And who is the origin mercy coming from?
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
Jai Ho.
Oh. Back.
So we see that Bhav belongs to Rasa and Rasa belongs to Bhav. So this is, and without both, no Ananda. Ananda, this is the highest.
This is the limit of human perfection. The great gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without bhava, feeling, one cannot taste rasa, spiritual flavor. Without rasa, there can be no development of bhava. And without bhava and rasa, there can be no ananda.
Go.
This is actually, it's two kinds of Bhav. The sthai Bhav means to fix myself as who I am. This is Manjari. And in this Manjari mood, this feeling develops. This is also Bhav, two kinds of Bhav actually. A sthai Bhav, fix myself, and then the feeling comes. And then rasa is coming. So two Bhav. A sthai Bhav, fix myself, and then the feeling, the Bhav as feeling. Then I can feel this. First fix myself, then Bhav is developing and rasa is coming. Right, Gurudev?
Right.
This is two topics actually of Bhav.
Right. One is fixed, then move. One is without fixing, moving. Ah.
In the beginning of the purport from Anantadas Baba, he mentioned that without even wanting it, Radharani give the mercy. I didn't even ask for it. I don't wanted it. But anyhow, she gave me.
Mhm.
So this is the meaning of receiving a gift. It's surprising. I'm not asking it. I'm surprised by it. This is the gift of Mahaprabhu. We don't know about this gift. We don't understand this gift. We not even take this gift.
Mhm.
And he want to give it, and we reject it sometimes even. But anyway, he will give it. And then it's mentioned that this gift is the feeling, no? First he gives the feeling. And with this feeling, with this bhava, when we get this gift, that we start feeling something, then same time we start tasting something. First is the bhava, and then we taste some rasa. And without tasting something, we cannot grow our feelings. That is also mentioned. No? Without rasa, there cannot be the development of bhava. Meaning that we develop more greed. No? We become addicted to the sweetness. We want more and more for that. We want to taste more because some greed is there now. But in the beginning, it's just a gift unconditionally. We not ask for that, but we got it. So we have to grow that feeling in the association of a Rasika Vaishnava.
Yeah.
I feel also, my dear, if we look at the sentence and we see rasa, the source of rasa, flavor as Krishna, and bhav, the source of bhav as Radharani, then we say, without bhav, there's no experience of rasa. Without Radharani, how could we possibly experience Krishna? The scriptures say that Krishna himself doesn't even know. He doesn't even know himself. So how could we, an ordinary jiva, possibly know or taste or experience any of this rasa without her? And then also we need rasa in order to experience, in order to feel bhav. Does this mean that we should be Krishna devotees in order to experience Radharani? No, it means, as Gurudev tells us time and time and time again, Prabhupada tells us that we need to assign with rasa. We need to come into our spiritual identity, find our constitutional position. And when we assign with this rasa, Then we can feel the bhav. From this position, from our Manjari Sarup, we develop, as was beautifully described earlier, our relationship. Because then we know who we are. And through the mercy of Mahaprabhu, we can come to know you, our Swamini. Shira.
Yes. And this rasa depends on our position. You know, this rasa of the Manjari is seva ras. They have no interest of enjoying. This is completely different to the rasa of Krishna. But it's very close to the rasa of Radhika. She has the highest seva ras. And so she's teaching how to enter in that by loving the sweet love songs teaching about her beauties. So we can sing this in the seva. So then we let Mohan enjoy his rasa when we sing this. At the same time, Radhika is enjoying when she has listened this. So this is the highest rasa, how it's described, and Gaurachanda is just reading this. Ananda, that means also prema. Because if we are entering our constitutional position as a Manjari, we will get rasa automatically in this bhav. And then prema is arising. Because we love our Swamini so much, and we love our service so much. This is prema, this is ananda, the highest.
Just as we sing in the artis, my dear, Premananda, and how do we get there? Nitagore.
They offer that to us. They bring this from the eternal abode, from the divine abode to the material. They bring it. This is the gift you spoke about. And we have never tasted this, so we don't know what is in the box. But once we taste it, there is no way out anymore. We are lost in that. And for that we have some fear to be lost in that. And there are some anatas. Anatas, these are old things are try to catch us so that we not will leave this material world. And for that we have to pray for Anata Nivritti, I think is the name. So that these anatas will leave us and we are able to follow that jiva abhisar, the love journey from the matter to the spiritual. Right?
And sometimes, as it says in the beginning, without even wanting it.
Yeah.
Where Chandra was Beautiful. I want to be continue down my old pathways. I want to identify with this material body, but without even wanting it.
Yeah, because we have no idea of that. So how to want something we don't know what it is? They brought this gift, but we don't know what it is, so we have no desire. That means without wanting. We don't know the sweetness of the real sweet. We think sugar is sweet, but there is something is 1,000 times more sweet. But we don't know about it. We have no idea, so we cannot desire things we have no idea. So they came and offer that we get some idea, that we know there is something more.
Is higher, the sweet of life, not in material plans. Yeah.
We never saw Radhika's face. How to know how sweet she is? But they saw her face. So they came and explained in this book the beauty of her face, isn't it? We have no idea before. But by their mercy and following their words step by step, we will also see her face. But now we don't know. But we believe, we have faith. And where is faith, there is hope. And love will automatically come. Prema. So we believe.
Yeah.
This is the limit of human perfection. The great gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Jai Ho. This is the gift.
Without bhava, feeling, one cannot taste rasa, spiritual flavor. Without rasa, there can be no development of bhava. And without bhava and rasa, there can be no ananda. This is a well-known truth. If we try to realize the purport of these words, then we can understand that even a slightest drop from the stream of topmost transcendental bliss that constantly floats from the fountainhead of all universal causes, Mahabhava, Radha, embraced by Maharasa Krishna, is keeping the whole world alive.
Wow. This is amazing. The cause of all universes here is described as Sri Radha. The transcendental bliss that constantly floats from the fountainhead of all universal causes, Mahabhav, Radha. So she should She is the cause of all universe. That we never heard before, right?
Again,
If we try to realize the purport of these words, then we can understand that even the slightest drop from the stream of topmost Mahabhava Radha.
No, topmost transcendental bliss.
Sorry. Then we can understand that even a slightest drop from the stream of topmost transcendental bliss that constantly floats from the fountainhead of all universal causes, Mahabhava Radha, embraced by Maharasa Krishna, is keeping the whole world alive.
yeah,
Boy, this is amazing.
amazing.
Jai Gurudev.
This is the magnetic point. Love is the magnetic point.
Boy,
Attraction, magnetic power is the love.
boy.
Underline this, Maharaj. This is the magnetic power. My God.
Amazing.
Jai ho Gaura Chandra Gaura Sundar ki Jai. Amazing. Today is amazing.
Love is the cause of all universe. It's not the creator. It's love is the cause.
Yeah. Sonam Bonam.
Bah. Bah.
All sources of energy. My Swami Radhika is the cause.
Jai ho.
Yeah. All of creation.
Wow.
My Gurudev said, you know, Krishna is always living in the Kunja with Radhika. And Radhika never go out of the Kunja. So, and Krishna cannot leave one place, so he has to go out. So all creation, what is happening, is all through Radhika. Because she cannot go out from the Kunja, so she expends herself in Anang Manjari. And this Anang Manjari is working outside of the creation.
Bah.
But is Radhika herself become expanded in Anang Manjari, that is Nitai.
Bah. Wow.
Yeah. So now it's clear the whole attraction and whole creation because of Radhika. Because of the energy, not for the controller.
Wow. She is the inspiration. She is the Shakti.
For the all creation.
For whole creation. Wow.
To exchange the love with all living souls. And to help all living souls who like to be reaching back to the home. He is merciful. Controller wants distance. So he creates all material things to keep play and enjoy. But mother, like a motherly love of Swamini, she wants to help us because we are the part and parcel of them. So they want to improve. Slowly, slowly, by love, you can change your life.
Divine love,
Divine.
not mundane love.
No.
Because this love is inspired by Krishna,
Yeah.
enjoying mood. But Radhika's love has a different root.
Radhika love for Krishna is to please Krishna.
Yeah.
Everything to Krishna. Baby is for the soul, the constitutional position who is the dasi of Radhika. She gives the motherly love to them.
So no one is more close to Radhika than the Manjari.
But wow. Wonderful. Mandava.
Ananda Gurudev.
And
Ananda is Ananda.
Ananda.
Mahagaura. Gaura, Chandra. And
Everything starts also with Mangala Arati. Huh? What? But our day start with Mangala Arati. So they are together in the embrace, in the center of all creation. They are both together in the embrace. And then when they wake up, the whole creation wake up. It's in the one of the slokas, I think, from the Mangal Arati song. No? When they wake up, then the whole creation wake up. Their love, their embrace is the foundation of all creation. And if we see, the material creation is also based on desire, no? On desire. Desire keep everything moving. The Raja Guna keep us running. No? But where is the foundation of that coming from? It's their love for each other, their rati. Endless desire of them to exchange love and feelings. That is also the foundation of what is going on in this world. No? This foundation is desire. And their union is the foundation, like in the Mangal Arati, when they are together in the embrace. The day not start in separation, when she is in Yavad and he is in Nanda Gaon. The yoga pit is when they are together in the kunja.
To sing about the Radhika's glories is the highest for the Manjari.
Yeah.
Sitting outside of the kunja with the back towards the kunja and singing about her glories. You just read Gaurachanda, no? A third person is necessary. And the maidservant of Sri Radha is the most fitting person to do it. Of all maidservants, Tulasi is again most intimate with Sri Radhika. This is the limit of human perfection, the great gift of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah, the limit of human perfection means that is the highest thing that the jiva, the soul, can achieve. No? To become a maidservant of Srimati Radhika.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, it starts to understand that I am a spirit soul and that I have to come out from the samsara. Then you can say if a soul can get that, that is perfection of human life. To come out from samsara. And then basically to understand that every soul is a servant of Krishna. The position of the Atma in relation with the Paramatma. Jivara Svarupa hoy Nityara Krishna Das. Every soul is a servant of Krishna. And then it goes higher in different relationships. Going to Vaikuntha, then entering Vrindavan, the kingdom of sweetness and the relation like a mother or like a friend. And then higher, and then there's the Manjari. The maidservant of Srimati Radharani, which is the limit of what the jiva can achieve.
This is so amazing, Gaurachanda.
Amazing.
This position is even so amazing that the Lord himself desires this position.
Krishna desires.
Krishna.
So it becomes Chaitanya. Bhakta. Dandavad Baba. Jai Sai.
If we try to realize the purport of these words, then we can understand that even a slightest drop from the stream of topmost transcendental bliss that constantly floats from the fountainhead of all universal causes, Mahabhava Radha, embraced by Maharasa Krishna, is keeping the whole world alive. The main item that is to be ascertained from the Vedic scriptures was described in Srimad Bhagavat, which is the essence of the Vedanta. According to the Bhagavat, the limit of attainment is the Mahabhav of the gopis in the Rasa Leela. A human being is unable to advance or to know anything beyond this. If anyone can reveal anything beyond this, then he cannot be anyone else but the Supreme Absolute Truth, God Himself. That should be known for sure. So what Baba is saying here is, if you study all the revealed scriptures, and Srimad Bhagavatam is like the highest conclusion of all the knowledge from the Vedas, you will find out that the highest thing to attain is like Braja Bhav, Madhurya Rasa, romantic relationship with Krishna. If there's something higher, if someone is coming and teaching something beyond that, something higher than that, then we have to understand that this teacher can only be God Himself, or the Supreme Absolute Truth.
Absolute truth is again higher than only God. The absolute truth we know from Prabhupada description is the summum bonum. This is not only God Himself, the controller. This is she who controls Him, including, then we speak about this one soul. This is the complete God. This is not the controller God. The absolute truth is even higher than, if we understand the controller God, then it's Gopi Bhav. Okay, then it's finished. But the absolute truth can explain about Manjari Bhav. Controller cannot explain about Manjari Bhav because he is controlled by love, by Radhika. And Radhika is controlling the Manjari. Manjari is controlled by Radhika. No one can explain Manjari Bhav but Radhika and Manjari. The controller don't know, so he desire the feelings of Radhika and the feelings of the Manjari. So he don't know. But the absolute truth can explain. And so Mahaprabhu is more than the controller, the God, the controller God. The absolute truth, Mahaprabhu, is including Radhika and Manjari. This is absolute truth, how I understand. Right?
Excellent.
Chanda, this is amazing, no? To go beyond.
Right. If anyone can reveal anything beyond this, then he cannot be anyone else but the Supreme Absolute Truth, God Himself. That should be known for sure. That confidential Manjari Bhav, which is not even found by searching through the Rasa Leela chapters of the Srimad Bhagavatam, is the merciful gift of Sri Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dev, who is the combined form of Rasaraj Krishna, the king of relishes, and Mahabhava, Radhika, the supreme love.
Boy, you see?
And its manifestation and preaching has come through the acharyas who took shelter of his lotus feet.
So, Mahaprabhu, Krishna has to come like a Chaitanya, and Radhika also, to talk about that. Because Radhika cannot come to say, so he come in the form of Chaitanya, Krishna and Radhika.
Mm.
This is the point.
This is the point.
This is the point. Radhika herself come and Krishna become Dasi of Radhika. And this is the point that Krishna says, Manjari Bhav is the highest, so I become Dasi of Radhika. My God! This is Chaitanya. I'm telling you, my dear, they confuse us. They don't say the reality of Chaitanya. They say Krishna. She is a Radhika. And Krishna is a Manjari, Dasi of Radhika. I see like this, but I don't know.
Jai Gurudev.
If not understand, explain this. In Chaitanya, I see is Radhika and Krishna become Dasi of Radhika as a Manjari. And Krishna himself telling that I become Dasi of Radhika, I become Manjari. If you love me, do that.
Yeah.
We don't love Krishna, so we don't do that. My God.
Wow.
Understand, Jamna? difficult to understand Chaitanya, difficult to understand Nitai.
Yeah.
Mind, my dear, this is the point.
But it's clear described here. This is the merciful gift of Chaitanya, who is the combined form of Rasaraj and Mahabhav.
Wow! You see?
And its manifestation and preaching has come to the acharyas who took shelter of his lotus feet.
My God!
There are very less are taking shelter of Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. They still take shelter of the lotus feet of the controller.
Yes, Krishna!
And not of Maharaj.
My God!
So they not come to Manjari Bhav, they come to Gopi Bhav maximum.
They go to Dwarika.
Dwaraka maybe.
No Manjari Vav, Gopi Vav, Sakhi Vav. They don't enter Vrindavan.
Wow.
They worship Jagannath.
Wow.
So
So the constabler will not allow to enter. The constabler is there. He will not allow.
Jagannath worshipping is a Krishna in Dwarika.
Wow.
No Radhika there. Jagannath, there is no Radharani. Balram and Subhadra is in Dwarika mood.
Wow.
They connect with Jagannath. They cannot connect with Vrindavan. They will connect with Jagannath, Puri.
They travel with Akrura Gurudev.
Yeah. Different mode. Yeah.
In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, when the Ratha Yatra festival is starting in Jagannath Puri, Jagannath coming out from the temple, and Mahaprabhu, he going in front of the Jagannath deity. And that time, he praying. Mahaprabhu, he praying to Lord Jagannath like Supreme Personality of Godhead.
You see?
You are Supreme Lord. He pray like this. But when the Ratha Yatra is going on and becoming more near now to Gundicha Mandir, slowly become more near to Vrindavan, then mood of Mahaprabhu also changing more and ecstasy is growing. Na? As more we get close to Vrindavan, mood of Mahaprabhu also change. Then now Radhika totally is manifest there and totally controlling the Jagannath. Sometimes not dancing, Jagannath chariot not moving. Then again Mahaprabhu start dancing, Jagannath start moving. And in Vrindavan, then near Gundicha temple, everything is just Braja mood in Mahaprabhu. Na? Starting from Dwaraka and then moving to Vrindavan. It's very interesting to see that how the mood of Mahaprabhu changing in the Ratha Yatra festival from beginning to end. Now, Srimati will examine if Tulasi has properly learned the songs.
My God.
This examination is also so wonderful. The cave of
Who is examining?
Govardhan Hill.
Who is examining? Who is examining? Examining.
Radhika is examining.
My God, that is the point. Radhika is examining.
The cave of Govardhan Hill is like a wonderful temple of clay. Swamini takes a veena in her hand and teaches a sweet song. The song itself is endlessly sweet, and on top of that, there's Swamini's own nectarian voice.
My God.
This sound attracts Shyam Sundara, who comes close and stares through a slit in the cave at the beauty of Srimati's form. She is there alone with Tulasi. Her head is not covered by her veil, and her fingers that defeat the beauty of golden champaka buds twang the strings of the veena.
My God.
Along with the strings of the veena, she twangs the strings of Shyam's heart. How wonderfully her jeweled rings are blazing on her golden fingers. It is as if her beauty and sweetness comes gushing out of her limbs. Shyama is enchanted by her lovely nectarian voice and cannot hide himself anymore. He approaches slowly and enters into the cave as if he is enchanted by some mantra. Seeing Shyam, Swamini at once stops singing, puts the veena away, and quickly pulls her veil over her head. Gravely she says, "Shyam, are you here?" Shyam says, "What song have you taught to Tulasi?" Swamini, what's that to you? Tulasi, let us hear what song you have learned. Tulasi takes the veena in her hand and begins to sing. How wonderful is the prowess of Tulasi, the object of Swamini's affection. She has learned the song after one single hearing. It is as if the song takes shape before their eyes. Shyam does not hear a song. He relishes Swamini's sweetness. Shyam is enchanted and sits down next to Swamini to listen. Tulasi asks, "Did I pass the examination?" Bose praise Tulasi, saying, "Bravo, Tulasi, well learned." When this vision vanishes, Shri Raghunath laments and prays. Hey Daya Shiledani, Giru Guha Greeni, Lajja Hetu Saki Gana Hoite, Sange Kori Eka Kini, Loya Yai Betumi, Moregiri Raja Kandarete. O merciful, fortunate Radhe, O mistress of the mountain caves, when will you shyly take me away from among your girlfriends and bring me to a cave of Govardhan Hill? Shiksha Dibe Divyagana Rasa Kori Murtiman Svara Beda Kohoto Yahara Tomara Shikshate Ami Rasagane Chudamani Gahibo Ki Yugala Sabaya. You will teach me divine songs. You will teach me divine songs there that crystallize your rasa in different tunes. Because of your teachings, I will be able to sing the crown jewels of rasic songs in the assembly of the Yugala Kishore. This is the end of text number 89 from Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali.
Wow. Good. Chanda, thank you so much. Today we could enter very deep, no? And the last, what I also see that the last, when Krishna enters in the cave, we can understand when there is one who is speaking or singing about Radhika. So then Krishna automatically appears. He comes to the cave because he is so attracted to the topics when there is Radhika, when one is speaking about Radhika and speaking about Radhika's glories, right? So Krishna is there. That also means when we read about Radhika here in this book, Krishna also is there, right? Isn't it? He cannot stay far. So we can imagine that he is here with us, listening also. And Swamini is also here. And when we enter in that, this is also like our examination. So both are there, just in that moment here, no? We think that they are far away, somewhere, but in that moment we are reading about this beautiful highest topics. They are present. They are with us. They are close, listening. Maybe they are hiding at this moment. But it's possible that they will suddenly arise. And every moment this is possible. Right? You can feel this also?
Yes, I agree with that. As we are
You see?
reading, without the bhava, there cannot be the rasa, and without rasa, the bhava not growing. So if we share something and everyone maybe can feel something and taste something, then we can be sure that we are somehow connected with bhava and with rasa, with Radha and Krishna. And they are very pleased when the Manjari is sharing about their pastimes.
Mm. And also we can see how much Gurudev is happy when he is listening these beautiful topics in this book, no? So nice today.
So I read the verse.
Mm-hmm.
O Sadaye, merciful girl, when will you shyly take me far away from your girlfriends to a cave of Govardhan Hill to teach me beautiful songs in different tunes there?
Radhe Radhe.
So, Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
Sorry, can I just ask? There was in the end of the verse that Krishna even didn't hear the song, but shapes appeared out of this Veena and this song. So, what does it mean? What shapes? And what was he so in ecstasy? So he didn't hear the song. He saw something. Things.
The sentence is Shyam does not hear a song. He not just listen a song. Everything what is written in the song, what is sing in the song, manifest in front of his eyes. That is the meaning.
Yes, I wondered, is that so?
You understand?
It's beauty of
You
spirit.
understand?
Yes, it's beauty of spiritual world. Everything
Yeah. Okay.
manifests differently, concretely. Okay, thanks.
This is the meaning of the seeing with the ears. Sometimes we are drinking with the eyes. Right? Good, they've explained this sometimes. Drinking with the eyes, the beauty of Radhika. And so we can also see with the ears. When the Manjari is describing the sweetness of Radhika. So he relished this in his mind. So he not listen the song, he can relish the sweetness of Radhika. This is when we read this book, we not only listen something, reading, but we see what we are reading, isn't it? When here is described Radhika's hand when she is playing the Veena, this beautiful hand appears in our mind, isn't it? We can see this hand, her beautiful hand with some jewels on her golden skin. Then we can see suddenly this beautiful hand of our Swamini, and this is what is relishing our Shyam by listening the song of Tulasi. Relishing the sweetness of Swamini.
You want to be alone with Radha? Why Tulasi want to be alone with Radha? Yeah. Why Tulsi Manjari want to be alone with Radha? Why?
Because actually this is a desire of Swamini. Swamini calls Tulasi, right? To teach intimate songs and like it's described in the beginning, Swamini cannot sing about her own beauty. You can also not explain all your your own beauty. But if another person explain the beauty of your or our Swamini, this is possible, right? And it's also described that the girlfriends cannot not doing this because they will make jokes with our Swamini. But the Manjari is so loyal and so close to Swamini, she can tell her everything and teach her everything. So that's the reason they are alone there. So that Swamini can teach this most intimate songs about herself to Tulasi. And this sometimes is needed because Krishna in the Leela falls unconscious, falls in vain. And even Swamini cannot awaken him because she cannot sing about her own glories. But to awaken him, it need to be that topic to sing about her glories. Only that is the thing that awaken him. So then, in that moment, there is needed a qualified Manjari who can sing about the glories of Radhika. And so she starts in front of the cave of the Kunja to sing that what she learned from Swamini. And when Mohan is unconscious, but listen the word Radhika and how to describe the beauty of hers, he will come to conscious again. So it's the most intimate teaching.
Gurudev says, Jai Ho, that only Manjari can know.
That's it.
This is the gift of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
This is the gift of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
This is the gift, yes. More than friends. Friends cannot do this. But Manjari is more than friend.
Yeah.
But it's also true that Manjari, she has the strong desire to be alone with Swamini, to get this teaching, because Tulasi, she wants to serve in this most
100%.
intimate situations. So please, when you take me from your friends,
Yes, yes. But in this
she
verse,
is with
it
the
was
Sakis,
described.
and then Radharani is little shy,
Yeah.
because the Sakis, they know that she will teach to the Manjari more intimate things, and they will mock to Radharani. You are going with your Dasi to speak some secrets, na? So then Radharani becomes shy, na?
Yeah. Manjari will never do
This
this.
is the situation. But already the situation is so relishable. No? Imagine that Radharani is shy and takes you by your hand, no? And sweetly leaving the Sangha with the Sakis and going in the cave. No? That already is so relishable. The feelings of Radharani, how she is eager to give the teachings because she knows she has to be prepared for Shyam when he's come. But same time she has to leave the Sangha from the Sakis that embarrassing her a little bit. No? Already these feelings of Radharani so relishable.
Wow.
Yeah.
And also we can see the Swarup Shakti, the power of this Manjari Swarup. They only listen once and then they can exactly repeat and with full feelings. This is the Shakti. And Swarup Shakti.
Wow. Wonderful. This is
We cannot see you, Gurudev.
I'm in Tilakpur.
Ah.
I'm seeing you from my ears.
What?
I'm seeing you from my ears.
Yeah, you see, Gurudev, this is amazing. Drinking with the ears, seeing with the ears.
And touch.
Touching.
Ananda.
Wow.
Jai Ho Maharaj.
Jai Gurudev.
What a beautiful class.
Wow.
Mercy.
Gaurachanda.
I'm waiting for you.
Suniti also coming.
26, many are coming.
Oh.
80 persons are coming on 26.
Wow.
Mahimagiri come.
Mahimagiri, oh.
No, not Mahimagiri plus more 20, 25
Wow. Wow.
are coming on 26. What is this?
We was very much missing Gaurachanda's sharing.
I'm all classes to him.
Yeah?
I'm listening very nicely, clear cut, Radha. Very clear cut.
Thank you, Gurudev, for your compassion.
My God. So nice. Tattva vichar, rasa vichar. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Gurudev, that you rejected me in the morning, sending me to the basement, not giving chance to sit near to your lotus feet.
From there, my place, many are coming and going. Is not. We are all close, but here in this room, many are disturbance out there. One day sit and see.